Did y'all see? Y'all heard what Steve Kerr said about Curry, and then what Curry said, and then what Draymond said?
You talking
I
about
didn't
the
hear what
resting
Curry
him
said.
to get him to keep him rested or whatever
Yeah,
for the
because
playoffs or whatever.
they had a lead against Minnesota the other day,
And he
and
sat
Curry
down for a
sat.
long ass time.
Uh-huh.
Bro, I think this nigga's smoking, dog. That nigga's getting some of that. He, bro, like, who else do we see do that? And you talking about you trying to make a push for the playoffs, dog? Rail rested, nigga. The rest was over after the All-Star break. It's go time, baby.
I
Like
agree.
I don't understand that shit, dog. I haven't seen Steph and Draymond quotes, but Steve Kerr, bro, and it's like I used to try to defend him because everybody like, man, Kerr need to go. He don't know how to coach. He losing his mind. But that right there, bro, like that makes no sense. Like if you trying to throw the season away, dog, don't make it obvious. Is all I'm saying. Like at that point, it's clear as day that nigga y'all ain't worried about making no damn playoffs, let alone a play in.
Oh, so you think they don't even care no more? Basically, what you
They
saying?
don't give a fuck, dog. That nigga Steve Kerr over. I think Steph does care. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he would ever make a personal decision to sit there and just not play for that long. I don't think that that's even in Steph DNA. I just don't sit there and believe that. Like nigga, that nigga Steph is just one of them where I feel like he knew what he signed up for when he knew that he was part when he's getting talked about as the greats. Nigga, I know I may have to play 38, 40 minutes a night. But shit,
Yeah, he
man, if
said
you're
it.
gonna sit there and sit me, nigga, like I just don't think Steph was gonna just sat there and was cool with that shit, dog. I
He
just
this is what he said. I want to play as many minutes as I'm fresh and able to. So I'm a little bit surprised knowing that they were going on a run. Said Steph Curry, who ended up playing 30 minutes. Our lead was withering away. But this was Steve Kerr
and
said. He
all
said we
and he
can't
trying
expect
to
just to ride Steph. He said we just can't expect just to ride Steph
man,
game
all
after
that
game.
is man, I don't give a damn. Any team is
Because
gonna
you,
ride their best player. I don't give a damn who you are. If you see that a team is coming back, and how many times we have seen the best player done sat down? It's been 2 minutes, and the other team on the run. You wanted to rest them a little bit more, like, sorry, nigga, go ahead and get your ass back up. Time to get back in there. These niggas fucking. We see this all the
mm-hmm.
time. Niggas was talking about shit. Nigga, we still saw with LeBron James last year, as old as he is. Nigga sat down for 2 minutes against Denver when they was trying to at least make it some type of a series. Nigga sat down for maybe a minute and a half. No, go and get back up. They losing it. Go and get back up, my boy. So I just don't understand. That makes it's one thing if this nigga would have said, I don't want to ride Kaminga, I don't want to ride Wiggins. Nigga, them my third, fourth options on any given night. Nigga, you talking about the clear-cut number one player on your team. Nigga, I'm riding that nigga until his wheels fall off. You pay these niggas for a reason.
I just don't think he that great of a coach. Why we so scared to say it? He
I'm not,
inherited a great situation. I don't think he
bro.
that great of a coach.
I've been saying that shit for years, and niggas call me crazy. That nigga is riding the coattail of what Mike Brown built, and I'm gonna keep saying that until shit forever. It don't matter. That nigga's riding the coattails of what Mike Brown built.
Damn.
Mike Brown
When
or
did
Mark
Mike Brown
Jackson?
leave?
Mark
Both.
Mark Jackson, my Brad.
Mike Brown was the defensive coordinator or whatever the hell that was when he was over there. We
When they
forget
both
Mike
over
Brown
there,
was over
but
there.
yeah,
Yep.
Mark
Yeah, they
Jackson
both
was the
over there.
one that Mark Jackson is the one. My bad, wrong
But
nigga.
what
But they
has
was
he
both
done
over there,
since bro left? I don't think they because
bro.
Mike Brown had that defense squad, didn't he?
Look at all the players. Like don't get me wrong, Steve Kerr kind of kept that defensive thing. I will say this: Steve Kerr he's been a good defensive mind when he's had certain talent there. But go back and just take a look down memory lane at the young talent that Steve Kerr has drafted and see what has he done.
Hey,
And we can
Kaminga.
really have this conversation, bro.
He's not developing Kaminga, bro.
Why
Kaminga
did it
is
take
still
Kaminga this
flying off
long?
of athleticism.
Why did it take Kaminga this long?
He don't know how to use them.
He didn't
Huh?
have. He was
He don't know how to
naturally
use
using
them.
them.
He don't
Go back and look at
understand.
all the other. Go back and look at all the players that Steve Kerr has drafted since the day he took that job. Everybody that he's always had, they went and traded for, got vets. Name me one young player this nigga has developed that you could just say, oh, he really like that. You can't name him.
I would say Jordan Poole, but
Nigga,
he did good with Jordan Poole. But it's like
we got Jordan Poole for one good
That
year.
rookie center they got right now, he okay.
who? Prozinski. No, they starting to get ready-made players now.
Trace
Trace
Jackson Davis.
But see, they getting ready-made players now. He's not having to develop them. These dudes doing 4 years, three years in college already. So they coming in already with their coaching in them. Now it's just play this role. Steve Kerr has never took a guy. Even if you look at Moses Moody, I think you still could do stuff with Moses Moody.
Look at Kaminga.
James Wiseman.
Did he draft Wiseman? We don't even think Wiseman got to his full potential.
Wiseman actually been playing pretty good lately too. I just think that Steve Kerr is just overrated.
I just don't think Steve Kerr is a good. I don't think he develops players good. As much as people try to praise this man, I just can't sit here and say that the resume of people he's developed has just been all that.
This was stupid. What he did with Team USA, a lot of that stuff was stupid. I just think he's exposing himself, bro.
We're going to have to eventually have the conversation that we know that Steve Kerr got 4 chips, but he inherited the team that was built by somebody else. And if this had been any other coach in the league, we'd be killing them.
Facts. Because you would.
But the fact that you played with Jordan, you was part of that damn run, and you hit one of the best shots that we outside of Jordan we done seen in the playoff game. That's why don't nobody get on you the way they should.
Yeah. We got a couple more topics.
4 chips. I don't think nobody gonna just overly criticize you.
Nah,
I'm gonna criticize.
Come on, man. We gotta keep it real on some of these chips, dog.
DJ, 4 chips is 4 chips. I don't
4 chips is 4
it's
chips.
4 chips.
Hey man,
y'all kill me, bro. Man, at some point we gotta be honest.
Some things are not deep in what they are. Some things are just they are what they are.
So you think he's good?
4 chips?
That's crazy.
Ain't nobody guaranteed for nothing in the league.
But it's not.
The fact that you get that,
hold on. When there's teams with the talent that clearly should be winning chips, the coaches get on that. The coaches get the fault for that. So why can't he get some credit? I'm not saying he deserves all the flowers or everything else. Why don't he get some credit for holding that team together, make sure they do what they're supposed to be doing?
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because they kicked Mark Jackson out the goddamn door before we can even see what they were supposed to blossom into. That team was he built that team. Steve Kerr just literally came in and took the reins. We can't say
Steve Kerr implemented a better system.
Was Kerr supposed to decline that offer and say give Mark Jackson a job?
Okay.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying that any coach should have turned down that job. But what I'm saying is, am I saying that Mark Jackson would have won 4? No, but I still think that a good coach still would have won with that same team. That's just all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So should Phil Jackson get credit for winning with the Lakers, even though he had no part in getting Shaq over there or drafting Kobe or any of those guys that he got his role players?
He came in with championships though. Steve Kerr didn't have no coaching experience. That's not a good correlation.
Hold on a second. So should he get? He didn't draft Jordan and Scottie Pippen. He didn't draft none of those guys on that championship for their Bulls.
And they also was a bottom feeder before he came.
No, they weren't.
How was they a bottom feeder when they was making to the playoffs?
I'm saying, come on.
They was making to the playoffs. They was winning 30-something games, man. That East was terrible.
How bad the East was.
That's what I'm saying.
How bad the East was. That wasn't just them.
Derek Collins wasn't no goddamn good coach. This wasn't no Avery Johnson, Rick Carlisle situation. This wasn't no Steve Kerr, Mark Jackson situation. Doug Collins was okay, you got them. You only go get us so far. I think Avery Johnson could have got you to a chip. I think
so. We're gonna completely ignore the fact
Mark Jackson could have got you to a chip eventually.
We're gonna completely ignore the fact that Scottie Pippen wasn't Scottie Pippen yet with Doug Collins.
Bro, sometimes, ignore. This is what I say about Steve Kerr and Phil Jackson to a certain extent. They are good at managing superstar players. They know how to deal with them or whatever. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like it wasn't a lot of coaches that can do some of these jobs, man. Like maybe Phil Jackson was the perfect guy for the Bulls just because he knew how to manage them dudes. But say, dog, it's a lot of people that I think could have coached Michael Jordan. You think Jerry Sloan couldn't have did that?
He didn't have 2 superstars on his team?
Them niggas wasn't Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen.
So you telling me if Phil Jackson would have switched with Jerry Sloan, what would have happened? The same thing? The same
Boy,
result?
exactly. I think yes. You think Phil Jackson beating Jerry Sloan and Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen?
So you telling me that Jerry Sloan would have been okay with Dennis Rodman how he was moving out there? Because I don't think there's only one coach. There's only one coach that would have been okay with it.
But that's what I'm saying.
That would have had
different.
Rodman off their team, man. And now you lose
still
your
think
best
they would've
defender
won.
/ rebounder.
Okay, I mean, if you use them arguments, that's cool.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can look comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.